Soccer 605, I'm here with Coach Brad Cruse, the head coach of the Pierre Governors. Thanks, Coach, for being with us today.
You bet. Thanks for coming out.
You know, we got a nice night for soccer here, and we're kind of talking before the game because of the light situation afterwards, but just kind of curious how the Governors are holding together. You know, they looks like they've been pretty competitive.
Yeah, the guys have been playing real well. Obviously, from the scores you've seen, our defense is playing really strong. We're keeping teams in check pretty well, and we're starting to get some better looks at the goal too on the offensive side. So,
yeah, you know, you've got a pretty upper class laden defense, and that's got to really feel good to be able to have that stability back there in the back.
Yeah, but we have 10 seniors on the squad, which is uncommon for Pierre, but 3 of those guys back there, and then Derek Leiferman, make up our defense right now. And then we have a senior goalkeeper who's very athletic. I think he was second in the high jump and state track meet, and clearing heights like 6'9", and so he definitely can move around the box.
Well, you know, you've been at the helm there in Pierre for not too long, but what kind of changes are you seeing in the program since you've been there?
You know, I've actually been involved in the program for, this will be 7 years, and second year as head varsity coach. So, you know, we put in a little different style about 3 years ago with Martin Beanie, kind of put a little European twist on what Pierre was doing, and became pretty defensive focused, and we've kind of continued with that. We feel pretty comfortable with that, and I think it ends up winning lots of soccer matches in the long run.
Well, you know, if you don't allow a goal, you're in every game you're in, no matter how good the team you're playing.
Yep, I've always said there's only one way to assure that, and that's to put a big goose egg on the scoreboard for the other team, you know. So we set out every match to do that, and the guys have played really well back there so far.
Well, you know, you got those older guys in the back, but you got some pretty good younger talent in the middle of the park and up top.
Yep, we have Coach Cruse in the middle, and we have just recently another one of our seniors, Blake Whidby's coming back off of an injury from the summer. Cody Keel is involved up there, and Tanner Farnsworth has done an outstanding job. He's another senior. He's really giving it everything out on the field, leaving everything on the field for us, and has kind of caused a lot of havoc up top for us.
You know, I remember Tanner watching him from last year and thought he was going to be pretty effective this year. He's really a pain in the neck.
he has been, and teams got to watch out for him because he doesn't give up on you know, those little lazy balls that go back to the defense, and he causes the defense a lot of problems that way.
You know, we were talking on our wrap-up show 2 weeks ago, you know, one of our focuses this year is trying to find these young guys and young girls who really are looking up for the future, and you have a kid over here in the JV game, Marcus Lucky, who is showing a lot of pretty good stuff already.
You bet. Marcus is an outstanding player and has really been doing a lot of good things on the JV field, and he's getting a lot of looks on the varsity field as well, and he actually has an assist where he crossed one over and Cole was able to finish it on the varsity side. So Marcus is a great, outstanding player, and he has lots to look forward to in his career.
Who else do you have in the middle there that is working hard and making stuff happen for you?
You know, based on the stats that I've kind of keep track of, Coach Cruse has been the workhorse in the middle. He's leading the team in takeaways. He's kind of the guy that moves the ball around and in the middle, and you know, we're looking forward to getting Blake Whidby in there alongside of him. He's pretty experienced in that position as well, so I think that tandem will work out pretty well for us.
You know, one thing about Cole, and you know, it's the very much the same thing with almost every coach's kid. You know, they turn out to be great players and great athletes, and the coaches almost hate to mention their names. But you know, you guys have really done a lot to get Cole in a lot of different environments, and that's made a huge difference in how he plays soccer.
You know, the big thing, I mean, Cole hit the weight room the minute season got over last fall, and he was in the weight room at 5:30 every morning until the minute this season started, and holy cows, that made a huge difference. He demand some space there in the middle. You know, he can go bump up against them guys in the middle now and not give up anything. And you're right. I mean, Cole attended University of Wisconsin camp this summer, and he played with SG United and went to tournaments in Vegas, Kansas City, Minnesota. I mean, he got a lot of touches on the ball, a lot of experience out there, and he came a long way this summer.
Well, you know, we're only, it's hard to believe, we're 5 weeks away from the state tournament, and I hate to start talking about it, but it's going to be here before you know it. You know, what do you think about the parity in terms of the teams you've seen this year?
It's going to be interesting. It really is. You know, you got Lincoln that we've seen so far, and they're tough. They have a lot of weapons, but you know, we play Roosevelt 1-1. Roosevelt plays them 1-1. We play Lincoln 2-1. We haven't seen Yankton yet, but you know, and we haven't seen Brandon Valley. You know, they have Jordy Henderson in the middle there. That he's dangerous from anytime he hits the midline. You know, so there is a lot of parity, and it should be a great state tournament.
Well, show up and have 3 games, and you'll be packing the cup home.
Well, we hope to, and the guys have some big things planned. So.
Well, you got to get there first, but I have a feeling you probably have a team that will. So, Coach, thanks a lot for spending a little time with us, and best of luck to you on out the rest of the season.
Hey, thanks, Randy, and thanks Soccer 605 for all you're doing for soccer in South Dakota and getting you know, the press out there for us. It's been great.
Great, thanks.